Assalamualaikum. I will explain for question 1. Question 1. Company information for KB Jubah Styles. KB Jubah Style information. Name of the company KB Jubah Styles. Address number 51 and 52 Jalan Kebun Sultan, Kota Baru, 50,000, Kota Baru, Kelantan. Owner by Muhammad Zulfakar bin Arshad. Date of establishment 23 January 2015. Type of business production close. This list of employee profile. Next, the payroll report table. KB Jubah Style payroll report and the date 11 May 2017, and for payroll week ending dates 6 May 2017. There are some employees have overtime hours, and some employees got overtime pay, and some employees got commission pay, and also got piecework earnings. And the total for all employees is RM 60,463 ringgit 50 cent, and rates overtime is 1.5. Next, method of calculation is for regular pay of Mr. Izatullah, Assistant Manager Department, is hourly rate times regular hours equals RM 20 ringgit times 38 ringgit, and the total RM 760 ringgit. Next, overtime pay of Mr. Izatullah, overtime rate times overtime hours works equals open bracket RM 20 ringgit times 1.5 close bracket times 8. The total RM 240 ringgit. Next, for commission is total sales time commission rate. Mr. Lee is a sales department for KB Jubah Styles and received 10% of total sales as commission. Last month, his sales total RM 5,000 ringgit and the commission RM 5,000 ringgit times 0.1 as 10%. The total RM 500 ringgit. Next, for piecework earnings, number of units produced time rate per unit. KB Jubah Style pays Mr. Raizal RM 20 ringgit for each jubah and produce 24 unit jubah per month. For gross pay is 24 units times RM 20 ringgit and the total RM 480 ringgit. Next, for gross pay of Mr. Kamal, regular pay plus overtime pay plus commission plus piecework earnings, and the total of this calculation is RM 1,562 ringgit 50 cent. Next, the total gross pay of all workers is RM 60,463 ringgit 50 cent. Thank you.
I'm making a question 2, which is compound. Table 1, there's a description on loan from relative, bank loan, total. On, I put 50,000, loan from relative, 20,000, bank loan, 50,000, and the total is 120,000. When interest rate is there is no interest rate. Loan from relative have interest 5% term 6 months. Interest amount is 500 and future value was 20,500. Bank loan, the amount was 50,000 compounded semi-annually by 7.5% interest rate. Time 7 years. Interest amount 26,250, and the future value was 83,715.4 sen. So the total was RM 120,000. Interest rate is 12.5%. Time was 7 years and 6 months. The interest amount was 26,750, and the future value was 104,215.4 sen. The formula for simple interest was I equal to PRT, where I was simple interest, P is for principal, which is starting amount of land or borrowed. R was rate of simple interest per annum. T was time of term. In the bracket, years. Now I'm continue to the calculation part, which is the principal was 20,000. Rate was 5/100 equal to 0.05. T was 6 months equal to 0.5. The interest amount was RM 500, and the interest amount from loan from bank, the principal was 50,000, rate was 7.5 equal to 0.075. Time was 7 years, and 50,000 is was multiplied by 0.075 and multiplied by 7. So the answer was 26,250. Formula for simple interest, future value was S equal to P plus I. S equal to P in bracket 1 plus RT, where S was simple amount or sum, I for interest, P for principal, R for annual interest rate, and T period of time. The calculation was future value loan from relative. The principal was 20,000, I was 500, R was 0.05, and T was 0.5. 20,000 plus 500 equal to 20,500. 20,000 in the bracket 1 plus 0.05 multiplied by 0.5. The answer for future value was 20,500. For the compounded interest, the formula was S equal to P in the bracket 1 plus I n to the bar, where S is amount for accumulated at the end of certain period, P is amount for invested, I is for KM, I periodic interest rate, K nominal interest, M frequency of conversion, N equal to MT. The calculation was future value loan from bank, S equal to P in the bracket 1 plus I to the bar N. Principal was 50,000, I equal to 0.075, T was 7, N equal MT was 14. So the answer was around 83,715.04. The promissory note, 6 months after date, I promise to pay to the order of relative Ringgit Malaysia 20,000 only of our value received with interest in the rate of 5% per annum until paid by Muhammad Zawi bin Ami. So the monetary value was 20,200. The monthly payment, formula for monthly payment is R equal to B plus 1 divided by N. B was original outstanding balance, I is total interest, and N was number of installment. The answer was RM 6,585 ringgit and 40 cent, and RM 16,580. And that's all from me. Thank you very much.
So this is question 3. The question 1 is identify the land, asset, equipment and machinery used in your company. So for the asset, land, building land, truck, the total is 33,500. So for the equipment, like computer, phone and pad, stationery, Wi-Fi and so on. The total is 62,000. For the last is machinery. We use sewing machine. The total is 4,400 for 8 quantity. Okay, for the question 2 is construct a replication schedule for 5 year using. So the question 1 is declining value method. So for machinery of saving machine, the cost is 40,000. The useful life is 5. Salvage value is 4,000. So we use a formula R equal 1 minus n and square root SV divided by C. So so the total of R is 0.37%. So to calculate the BV is use formula C by 1 minus R, the power of n, and the total is 3,069.05. So the last is to calculate the D is R divided by BV. The total is 1,037.80. For the question 2 is sum of year digit method is for machinery of saving machine is the cost is 40,000, useful life is 5, saving value is 4,000 and sum of year digit is 15. So the total replication formula is C minus SV, so we get is 36,000. For the R5 if formula is n minus t plus 1 divided by s, so the total is 0.07%. So the last one is D5 R5 time TD, the total is 2,520.
Question C. Let your company receive an invoice for machinery cost date on 4 June from supplier B with term 2/15 and/13 if the invoice is paid 7 June 2017. First, we find the discount amount. They paid 7 June 20 is about 4 day different. Then we will use the term of 2/15. To find the discount amount, RM 40,000 times 2%. The answer for the discount amount will be minus with the invoice amount. That is 40,000 minus 800. The answer is RM 39,200. The payment for June 17 is RM 39,200. For the date 28 June 2015, they will not have use discount term because they paid over the 13 days. That will mean they only need to make a payment about RM 40,000. The payment for June 28 June 2017 is RM 40 ringgit because exceed the limit of 2/15 and/13.
I will continue with the question 4. For question A, we need to calculate the monthly payment. Our company had made a bank loan cost 50,000 and making a down payment of 8,000. The balance is need to be settled by making a 12 monthly payment at 6% compounded monthly. By using the formula, we get 3,614 and 79 cents for our monthly payment. For question B, we need to construct a amortization schedule by using the formula and calculation. First, we get the beginning balance is 42,000, and we also need to find the principal paid and also the interest paid. After 12 months, we managed to get 0.0041 at the ending balance, and total principal paid is 42,000, with the total interest paid is 1,377 and 39 cents. This is the formula, and some of calculation has been made for the loan. That's all from us. Thank you.